And we're back here with the third generation Intel Core Challenge by Inferno Online, and this final map between Super Dragons and Ixu here in the final on the second day of qualification.
Yeah, and the knife run is over, and we're gonna see who has the. Well, this is a deciding game, and who will advance.
Ixu is gonna start as CTs here.
Yeah.
And as we've said so many times before, between these kinds of teams, most of the time the knife winners are gonna choose the CT team.
Yep, and I'm clueless. Who do you favor? What do you think?
I'm gonna go for Super Dragons.
Yeah?
I don't know why, but
Why not? I'm gonna give it this.
no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with the Paris team.
Okay, cool.
I can't vote against the guy I'm staying at right now.
No.
A bit bad manners. And a very passive gun round right now from Super Dragons, falling back from the sewers. And working their way towards B here. Shab is pushed down in the middle. He's gonna get contact here, misses his shot, and he's being hunted here. Gets one though.
Maybe, almost gets one more. Yeah, he does. It's gonna be quite an easy pistol round here flawless from Ixu.
Huiten with 2 headshots here in B2 also, and Shabi with great timing there and misses his first few shots, but still manages to save a few bullets for that last headshots. And maybe they should have committed more to Shabi when they did get the contact there. He might have had a guy covering him from middle, but still.
Maybe they should have hunted him and tried to kill him first, and then perhaps, well, then they have a whole other decision to make.
Yeah, and it's those kinds of in-game decisions that are hard to make too. I mean, all of the players have to be willing to improvise.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Talk to the teammates and tell them what they're gonna do. Huiten takes down 2 here. Captain pushing middle, missing his shots here towards City Spawn twice, takes Shabi down, and Soren takes Pari down.
Wow.
Captain.
3 quick headshots here from Super Dragon. Makes him come up here, and well, Emilio's position is not great here. Maybe gets one, and then he might actually die.
Emilio is probably expecting them not to have any weapons, and they don't. They only have Deagle still, so keeping the range here is Emilio. And we do have twice with the bomb going to B.
Yeah,
Soren is still in the side here.
And they should realize that Ixu, well, they don't really... Well, smart, though, to kill him first and then take the decision to fall back, but...
Soren should have stayed alive, seriously.
Yep. And this is not that easy. Ooh, good backup.
Runs out of bullets here.
But a great echo from Super Dragons.
Yeah, Huiten started out with 2 entries here early in the round, but then 3 fast frags for Super Dragons, and what I think, I mean...
Will they buy again?
I think that they should.
I mean, if this was Navi or S Gaming, they would have bought definitely in this situation, right?
Every time they get a plant and a few frags, they would have bought, definitely.
But we have Eco with Glocks, and it's going to be a fast round, I think. Ooh, a Deagle there from twice, and it's a 3-on-3 actually.
And they do have the site here.
Oh, will be
cool. Problem
cool.
is they don't have any smokes or anything.
Nope.
Just get the bomb down, I think, because...
Oh, what an important frag from twice on Emilio.
And twice has 100 HP here.
I think that's a good wall bang as well from twice. Oh, Hugan.
And did Soren die on the same position again? From Hagen?
Yeah, I think so.
Seems kind of a waste.
Well, Hagen is down at 13 and Huiten at 55, so it's not impossible here for twice with the FAMAS.
Question is if they're gonna try to stick together here, or if they're gonna one of them is gonna fall back to B. Hagen is trying to keep the...
Oh, so nice headshot from Hagen. And if Twice would have known that Hagen only had 13 HP there, he would have wallbanged and perhaps kill him. But yeah, 3-0 and 2 perfect or almost perfect ecos from Super Dragons.
It's so good ecos from them here, and that's gonna mean probably, I'm not totally sure, but if Ixu loses this round, it's gonna be an eco.
Exactly, it's the exact same situation we had earlier this night, and well,
nice shot by Hagen here, going aggressive below CPL, and keeps on pushing.
Yeah,
here.
Using that smoke as some sort of protection.
That's another one.
Yep.
Good job by Hagen, totally unafraid here. Gets a third. And he is not backing down here.
No, he's thinking Fragbite right now, wants to get that up.
Yeah. And 2 players left here for Super Dragons.
I think Hagen is gonna flank them now. Any second is gonna come up around. Now he's playing it
he's boxed
smart,
them in.
I guess.
They're trying to flash for each other, but
doesn't work out perfectly, and they must have the bomb.
Yeah, they probably do. Below B here in this room. They have a...
And they're gonna step into perfect boost. Boom.
Soren has made his way into A here. And 15
should
seconds.
Really save. And I hope he's... Yeah, he does.
Yeah, they're not gonna have a lot of money next round. Actually, they're gonna have 3K each, I think, because they didn't get the bomb down and probably bought as much as they could this round. So they might have some cash left. So it's, well, obviously they're gonna have to buy since he saved this weapon. Otherwise, he would have probably gone and died. And
oh,
come
they're
on,
not. I don't know. We saw some single deagles maybe, but
I'm disappointed. I mean, myself being an old in-game leader, I want to buy every round Super Dragons if I was their in-game leader. Because I really know that all it's gonna take is a few frags or maybe get a plant down and then 1 round and it's gonna be an eco. And right now Ixu is building economy instead.
Indeed, and I mean look at Hogan with 14-0. I mean he's got a lot of money in his bank. So
oh yeah, he does. And 5-0 right now for Ixu.
Yeah, look really convincing here. I mean now Super Dragons have to win this round to get a feel of the game, get a feel of this map, and convince themselves that they do have what it takes to win this.
Yeah.
And I mean, nothing goes. Oh well, there you go. Twice with the entry kill on Party.
Party got into a bad position there. A lot of nades coming down on him and flashes, and had nowhere to go. Oof! Emilio headshots another one there too.
And now, I mean, a nade there, and Emilio with one more, right?
Third for Emilio, and Quitten steps in and gets another one too.
What a perfect defense on Cat there.
Yeah, Quitten and Emilio, I mean...
locking it down.
5 frags between the both of them. And, I mean, it really looks like they're comfortable on this map. Ixu, actually, they're doing a lot of stuff and they're just pushing everywhere.
Exactly, they play as they should. Putting pressure on both Catwalk and this... well, we call it C area, I guess. Look at this! They bought weapons, and I mean that round was over before they even had a chance to start. 7-0, and well,
they're just being dominated right now.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be a buy round every round now, because they're gonna have the same amount of money, and they're down 0-7, and it's all about. I mean, when is the first round gonna come so they can build some economy? Party takes down the first entry frag here on Catwalk. Gets away with it too. Captain trying to push Catwalk here. Meanwhile, Soren takes out Emilio.
Yeah, and the Captain has quite a good positioning here. Expecting someone to peek out from the middle area. And there you go, gets down Shabby, and a lot now on Party. 1, 2, and that's the third frag now in this round.
A nice job by Party getting those 2 frags, and Hagan
It was
finishes it off.
Skytten and Emilio last round, 5 frags between them, and now it's Party and Huggan, right? So
look at all the players stepping up for Ixu right now. I mean,
now they wow, 18 to look at Huggan's stats also.
That's ridiculous. And KBH on 0 to 8 right now.
Yeah, and Barzican 1-8, so
Hagan is gonna push here on below CPL again and gonna try to peek through this smoke like he did in the first weapon round.
I didn't read anything about timeouts in the rules, but if you could take one, I mean, they really should do that, Super Dragons, now, don't you think?
Look, 2 headshots for Hagan here, and we saw KBH didn't even have a helmet.
No, that's the problem. They have like 3.5 now, so they're gonna buy an AK, light Kevlar, and perhaps a flash. So, perfect timing from Xabi and Emilio.
Yeah, and he did get backup too from Emilio. Captain all alone here.
And now this game is more about when will Huggan die.
Yeah, it is.
20-0, yeah.
That is sick. Captain all alone here in a 1-on-3 now. He gets headshotted too. 7 HP on Captain.
And nothing goes
Super
Dragon's way right now. And he's gonna try to save that weapon, I think. Oh, no. Why?
Probably doesn't care
right
now.
That's my point.
And Super Dragons are looking really, I mean, pale right now. Compared to the first 2 maps where they actually... It was really even between these 2 teams, but now we see Ixu are really stepping up, and as we said, 2 rounds have been won by Ixu from 2 of their players.
Exactly, and that's, well, a sign of total dominance, and I don't want to jump into conclusions here, but I'm seeing a 15-0 side here from
almost.
Ixu. Yeah. And look, I mean, they're hitting all of their shots.
Party running down here. But he goes down to twice. Emilio in a 1-on-3 now.
And already killed 2 of the players. And Hagen is pointing out the fact that he had a 20-1 kill death ratio. So
yeah, down goes Hagen, and with it comes Super Dragon's first round too. And I mean.
And you must have been in this position quite often when you like dominate a side this big and this huge, and then you, even though you tell your friends not to, or your teammates not to, like take it down and like chill out, but somehow, do you see where I'm getting? Like you can relax when you have that 9-0 lead, and
KBH has 3 frags here on B2, and Emilio is in a 1-on-3 right now, and they have B. Yeah, but you have a point there. I mean, you can never let down your guard or let your opponents into the match, even though they had a 9-0 lead. If they let this go and let Super Dragons come into this match, and they can very well make this 9-6.
Absolutely.
And if they get 6 rounds, it's going to be really dangerous for Ixu for the next half, because they've been relaxing too much.
Yep, when you could lose the pistol round and all of a sudden you have a 9-9 scoreline. So,
well, I've lost matches that I've been up like 10-0 and then lost it to 11-4, 12-3, and then, I mean, if you relax too much and let them come into the game, there's a big risk of losing the whole match.
That's a
2
very
frags
good
for
from
Xabi here.
And they should, now they play this one right again, I think. So they should stick to their game plan, trying to get back to what they did so well the first 9 rounds.
Yeah, Putty takes down 1-2 on Catwalk. Barsik takes down Hagen in Banana. And Soin is pushed up all the way in the sewers. He's waiting by the door here.
Whereas his friend Barsik is almost at T-spawn, so...
Goes down to Putty. Putty was pushed up far here. And he hears him open the door. Soren has the bomb and has the A site right now, but he's in a 1-on-3 here. Emilio down to 45 HP. Trying to find a duel here.
Doesn't get one.
2 players on Catwalk. Putty and Xabi are down here on Catwalk.
Nice, very nice.
Gets both of them.
Wow, we managed to Oh.
And good job by Emilio. I mean, really following up on that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to miss the first few shots and get nervous and, you know, F it, I'm going to get out of here and try to win this round and play it safe.
Yep.
But he really tries to commit and gets the frag while he has the chance.
Yeah, very nice. And he did sort of the same thing on Inferno in that 2 versus 1 situation in A side. So
we have a semi-buy here from Super Dragons, KBH,
I think they
with
dropped,
the only AK.
Perhaps. Yeah, maybe they dropped 1 AK and someone bought a Deagle.
I like this kind of play. I really do, because it doesn't really matter. Nothing that they're doing is working, so
why not mix it up completely?
No point in doing any echoes right now. Only 2 remaining rounds.
I do agree, actually.
I mean, semi-buys or whatever, try some new stuff, try to do some fast peaks instead of, I mean, bring it to Ixu instead of, I mean, being run over every round. But it's a tough job for Super Dragons.
And if they're gonna play Eco at this point, I think they should, like, if they can't take a time out, so stay in spawn for 45 seconds, talk to each other, and like make something happen, or at least try to make something happen.
Oof.
Shabby once again with
Shabby,
those
nice burst farmers there. Yeah, but you're right. They should. I mean, we don't know if there are any timeouts, but they could stand in spawn during an echo. But they should have done it a long time
earlier,
ago.
of course.
I mean, after 7 to nothing.
Yeah. Nice round by Shabby.
4 frags here, and yeah, he did a good job on the first 2, and then they were just completely. I mean, they seemed lost almost in the middle of the last 2. And they have no way of penetrating this defense from Ixu. They're mixing it up well here and going aggressive. And this round we saw them play defensive instead. Hagen is aggressive here in the middle.
Oh, great. Yes, great. And we have a 13-2 score here after the first half, and I mean, what can we say? 26-3 from Hagen.
Yeah, that's a 6 score. Yep. I would love to see some demos on Fragbite. I mean, like in the old days.
You never
see
remember? That. You never see that.
That was great.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually enjoyed watching those demos.
Yeah, I think everyone did back in the day. We have a fast B push here.
It's already
Twice is down in the middle here. He has some backup too. Barzik loses his duel.
Oh man,
they're going to be run over here. That was
not the best
not
pistol
good
play
from
I've
Super
seen.
Dragons.
Nope.
Because Barzik had no idea that there were so many people coming from there. He should have had a better peek. So he could have warned his teammates.
He couldn't help him. He was standing so open there. And that leaves only KBH left. Yes, the first one and the second one. Oof. Nice headshots there, but well, it's not.
I mean, he only has 12 bullets there and 4 people to spend them on, so it was mission impossible for KBH.
Indeed.
And it seems like we're gonna see a USP echo here from Super Dragons, actually.
Yeah, and they're gonna do this USP echo then by some FAMASes trying to get this to 15-15.
Yeah. Twice takes down Emilio. And Soren has a flash here, is going to try to use it to... Oh, and he does get a frag. And the Huiten is white too, but manages to take him down anyway. And
we have a game
deciding round right now for Super Dragons to stay in this fight for the spot in the final day of this tournament. So it's do or die now, and it's 13 rounds in a row, and it's mission impossible. I mean, it's Potty's pushing catwalk here, gets one and a second too.
Oh, how nice it would have been if we got the third one there as well.
That was actually like typical old school player,
yeah,
pushing like you would on Mill.
Yeah, true. And there it is. Shabby with the last frag, and we have Ixu advancing to tomorrow's real tournament.
Yeah, and I guess Ixu was the one of the favorites today to advance to the final day, but it seemed like they had a really tough time at first with Super Dragons, and of course on the first map they did a great job coming back, Super Dragons, and the second map seemed even too, even though in the second half Ixu kind of took over.
Yeah.
And then they just kept the momentum from the second map, and a 13-2 lead in the first half, and it's good night for Super Dragons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably didn't think that Ixu was going to be this good, though. I mean, of course they have some good players and they have Potty and everything, but All's mixes didn't go so well, so I mean...
But if you look at the team, like player by player, it's quite an interesting mixture of players. I mean, you have Emilio, who's the in-game leader, and you have like these crazy aimers in Skytten and Huggan, and you have the old school player with all this like experience. Yeah. And I mean, it works perfect for them.
Yeah, someone who really impressed us was Skytten, I guess. Yeah. Amazing player today, and Huggan, of course, here on the final map too. But I mean, this has been 2 very exciting days to see. I mean, a lot of unknown players and see who's, I mean, gonna impress us and who's gonna go through. And we had a big upset on day 1, and now on day 2 we saw some new interesting players in Skytten and Hagen and so on. And I mean, I'm just very curious to see if they're gonna be able to make an impact on the bigger teams. Do you think that Ixu or Hellslayers are gonna...
Yeah, Hellslayers. I think they have a better shot in like making an upset tomorrow against the pro team. What do you think?
Yeah, I would think so too, because Ixu feels like more of a mix. They're gonna have a tougher time versus an organized team with a lot of strats and, you know, good backup and stuff. But Hellslayers, on the other hand, they were really unorthodox yesterday when they played in the tournament. I mean, they went really aggressive, and if they're gonna play the same way they did yesterday, it's gonna be a real shock for the polls, for ESC.
Absolutely.
So I think I could see Hellslayers getting the first map versus ESC.
That would be so awesome.
And then that might be a wake-up call for them. But we saw ESC actually just burn out of the tournament in Denmark.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, they're might not be in the best shape of their lives right now. So I mean, us Swedes are gonna have to keep an eye on Hellslayers and Ixu, of course, to see if we can have some more good Swedish teams in this tournament. And all right, I think that's it for us tonight. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back at 9 tomorrow morning. Let me take a look here. At 10 the first quarterfinal starts, and it's going to be best of 3 tomorrow, and we're going to see all of the top teams tomorrow. We're going to have SK, Fnatic, ESC, WinFact, Israel, the Danes, and Istralis, the Finnish team. And of course 2 Swedish teams are going to join them. So I mean, this is what we've been waiting for, so be sure not to miss tomorrow.
Wikipedia's as well.
That might be Israel, actually.
Oh, okay.
Arcadian Trace and
exactly.
the guys.
I thought they have a new name.
Yeah. So, cool. I mean...
And we're going to see who's going to win this.
Exactly.
Oh,
I love it.
There for the winner. Maybe we will have a name here of Hellslayers. That would be fun.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
Oh, I think SK has a very decent shot of doing it, and the Danish team, I think, will be really strong. Yeah, I think they will be real strong.
It would be interesting to see SK play the Danes. I mean, since they
Trace.
just kicked Trace.
Exactly.
I would hate to see them lose to Trace. I mean, I would feel so bad for Robin and the guys. But and to see if Fnatic is going to keep the momentum from Denmark, and Freeze and Carrigan, if they're going to be as amazing as they were in Denmark. But, I mean, just don't miss it. We'll be here tomorrow at 10, and we're going to start the broadcast just before 10. So don't miss it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for tonight.
Goodbye.
Bye.